Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mystery Stamping Night for November. I did pop on about 2 minutes early because I was just sitting here waiting and I was watching the little countdown tick down and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to start. So I know that a couple of my Mystery Night regulars cannot join me tonight because of the time change, and that's totally okay. When they catch this video later, I want to say, hi, we're thinking about you. And I hope you enjoy making your card. Okay, so a few things as you join me. Please say hello. Even if you're catching the replay, please say hello. I did want to start. So September was my first ever mystery night that I ever offered. Somebody's here, so they hopefully are going to stamp along with us, but say hello. Let me know you're here. September was the first one I ever offered, and it was so much fun. So I am doing these mystery nights every week, and they are always on the first or second Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time. However, this month is a little different because we're live at 5 p.m. Today, I actually have known for a while that I have to go into work tonight, into my day job. So I actually have to leave as soon as this is over. And so I was going to move this month's mystery stamping to next Thursday. However, there's a big demonstrator event that starts like at 6:30 and goes until like 10 o'clock. So I couldn't do that either. So I figured I might as well just go live tonight at 5 o'clock. Okay, so just a few really fast things as I have people. It's still like it just turned 5 o'clock. So as I let people find me, I am streaming this live to YouTube. That is new for me in terms of mystery night. Usually all of my lives are streamed to both Facebook and YouTube, but in September and October I did mystery night just on Facebook because it was tied to a Facebook event. While this is still tied to a Facebook event, you can catch me on YouTube. And let me know that you can hear me okay too, because I see we have a few people on, but yeah, just let me know you're here. So those of you who are on YouTube, if you want to participate and go on a chance to win a prize, you're going to want to click that Facebook event link that's in the description and head over there. You can do that after this is done. And make sure that you click going or interested in the event. For everyone after this live is done, I'm going to post up the last clue, which says post a picture of your card. That's where you go to. You just post it in the comments there. That's how you get entered to win a prize. And the prize, oh, hi Rose from Lancaster, California, welcome. So that's where you'll go. Prizes have to be submitted by Monday at noon Central Time, and then the prize drawing will be at 4 o'clock on Monday. Keisha is here. Welcome, Keisha. All right, so just a few really fast things. And I'm going to do, if you've caught my lives before, you know, sometimes I pop up some graphics and they cover like half my face. So I just wanted to talk about one big one really quick. And it's this one right here. Stampin' Up! Has this new starter kit special. And I know for Keisha, she's in Canada, so her dollar amount is different over in Canada. But here in the US, for just $75, you can join Stampin' Up! As a discount shopper starting today. And this goes through the end of November. I don't want to talk too much about that because some of you might not be interested. Oh, Rose, this is your first event with me. Well, welcome. We're glad to have you here. But some of you might already be demonstrators or whatever. But yeah, so if you want more information on that, either join my newsletter. The link to that is in the description, or just email me and ask. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and flip down. Now, if you are catching me on YouTube, hopefully you saw that there was the link to go get all of the measurements for clue number 1. But if you didn't do that, I will just kind of have it on that screen for a second. Another thing I'm going to say, because I'm sharing part of my computer screen to show the clues, my face is going to disappear so that you can see my desktop and the clues both in a larger size. So you're not going to see my face, but I promise I'm here. Obviously, you'll hear me talk. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and we're going to get started with mystery stamping. All right, here we go. Okay, so now you should be able to see my workspace here, and right there, right there, you should be able to see the clues. So we're going to go ahead and skip right on to clue number 1 here. And clue number 1 is all of the things we have to get ready. So I'm going to show you here. Oh, and one thing that I wanted to mention is that right here, this top clue, I copied this from October's, and I accidentally had this measurement here say 5.5 by 4 inches. It's actually supposed to be 4 1/4. So if you had already cut this at 4 inches, you'll want to cut another piece. Sorry about that. And I did post an update on Facebook as well. Okay, so we're gonna need a cardstock piece that's 5.5 by 4.25. And by the way, if you are new to Mystery Night, I just want to let you know I don't use Stampin' Up! Product for this because I don't want to influence your decisions in your crafting. So just grab what you want to create with, and that's what we're going to do. All right, cardstock piece number 2 is 4.25 by 9.75. And then on the long side, we're scoring at 3.25 and 6.5. All right. Then you guys are going to love my patterned paper. You're going to need a piece of patterned paper that is 5.25 by 4 inches. Here, let me actually put these in like order. So then when I'm working with them, I am a little bit more put together. And then you'll need 2 pieces of patterned paper that are 4 inches by 3 inches. And these can be your pattern paper. You can make them the same patterns if you want. I wrote 4 different like pattern paper, 1, 2, 3, 4, in case you wanted to have different patterns. And then you need a piece of pattern paper that is 4 inches by 2 inches. And then you'll just want some white or vanilla or pale cardstock, just some scraps for your sentiment and your images, which you can pull those later if you'd like. Okay, so hopefully as we go tonight, let me know if I'm going too fast or too slow. I'm trying to keep a good pace for you so that you can craft along, but also remember that the replay will be available immediately following this, when it ends. So you can always watch that too. And the card I made for Mystery Night, my official one, will post on my blog on Monday. All right. We're going to see what you create over the weekend, and then I will post mine. Okay. Also, make sure you have stamps, inks, embellishments, all that good stuff. All right. Let's go to clue number 2. So clue number 2 says to adhere patterned paper 1, which is the big piece, onto cardstock 1. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to use my green glue. You can use Seal, Seal Plus, tear and tape, this green glue, whatever you want. Look, it's going to give me problems. There we go. All right. So we're going to go ahead and just adhere this on to our card base right there, like that. All right. Hopefully you've got that done. And then we can go on to clue number 3. All right. Now, clue number 3 says to fold cardstock number 2 on the score lines. So we're going to start with that. And the way we're going to fold it is we're going to fold in, and then I'm going to burnish with my bone folder. And then we're going to fold like this. Okay. So it's going to be kind of accordion-like. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then it says adhere cardstock 2 onto the base. So how I'm going to do it is I want it to open like this. So I'm going to take this side here where that like the fold is on the bottom and it's open on the top. I'm going to add some glue here and then flip it 180, right? So that the fold is now on the top on that back pattern. And then we're going to center it onto our card base. Okay. So then you can see it'll open like this. You could have it open the other way too. So if you wanted to try that out, you totally could. All right, then it says cut a notch on the 4-inch side of patterned paper number 4. So patterned paper number 4 is the 2-inch one, okay? And this is what I mean by cutting a notch. So I have an old 1-inch circle punch. It's one of our whale punches, so it's very old. And I'm just going to cut a little tiny notch here. Now you can use a different punch. You could use a die. You could cut it with your scissors. Do whatever you want to do there. Okay. But I'm just using that little punch. And so you can see I've just got that little notch just on one of those 4-inch sides. And then we're going to add adhesive to the 2-inch sides and the bottom. Okay. And then we're going to adhere it to the 3rd flap of cardstock 2. Okay. So I'm going to use my green glue again. And now this is kind of important. I think you'll be able to tell what we're making as we go. And if you have any questions, please write them in the comments too. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that that adhesive stays really close to those edges. Okay. You don't want any adhesive in the middle. All right. So we're going to go ahead and adhere. I must be running out of this green glue. All right, then I'm going to take it onto the 3rd flap. So you can see I opened this all the way up. And on the bottom here, I'm going to go ahead and add this little piece, okay? So this is clue number 4. I'm just going to pause for a second in case anyone's trying to catch up or has any questions. I'll give it a couple of seconds and then I'll go on to the next clue. All right, here we go. Clue number 5 says to adhere pattern papers 2 and 3 to the first and second flaps of cardstock 2, okay? So it doesn't matter which pattern paper. Obviously, flap number 1 is going to be the outside of your card. So if you have one of your pattern papers that you like better for the outside, then go ahead and use that. But I'm just going to go ahead and add some glue here. And then we'll center it on this flap. Don't you guys love my pattern paper? Isn't it great? It is handmade. All right, then we'll go ahead and add some glue to this other pattern paper piece and stick that on the front. Just like that, okay? So here is what our card looks like so far, or I should say our project. It is kind of a card, but can you tell what it is? You can leave a comment if you think you know what this is for. Let me know. If not, I'll tell you at the end. But all right, then clue number 6 says to stamp your sentiment and adhere to flap 1 of cardstock 2, which is right here, and then stamp and die cut or punch images and add to the card as desired. So I'm going to do some really simple stamping. You will probably want yours to look way prettier than I'm making mine. Yes, Keisha said gift card and Melissa said gift card holder. You are both right. This is for a gift card holder. Isn't that fun? All right, so this is going to be my sentiment, and I'm going to write happy birthday. Obviously, you can make yours look very beautiful, and I am going to make mine look decent. Oh, for $100 bill. You know what, Rose? You can absolutely put a $100 bill in it if you wanted to. But yes, it is intended as a gift card holder. But like I said, you could put some cash in there too. This would be great for Christmas, birthday, graduation, wedding, you name it. This would be a great card for any occasion where you have to give like a little gift card. Okay, so this is my stamped image. Isn't it awesome? And then obviously, like I said, yours will look prettier. So I'm going to go ahead, add some glue to the back of this. And I'm going to stick my smiley face here. And then we'll put the happy birthday down. Now, you could stamp more images and put them on the inside also. If you're using dimensionals for any of this or any kind of foam adhesive strip or foam adhesive sheets, I would say keep them to this flap, right? Because you really want these to lay flat. You don't want you don't want anything to get crushed here. So I'd say these ones you'd want to use seal or green glue, something like that. But out here you could use dimensionals. Same thing for embellishments and ribbon. I would keep them probably to the first flap, but you can go for it. Make something happen on the inside if you want to. It's your card. You do what you want with it. Okay, so there's that. How are we doing? Is everyone crafting along? If you're not crafting along and you want to watch the replay to do this, that is absolutely fine. Like I said, you just want to enter your card by Monday. So you have several days. You've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You've got a lot of time. Keisha says she missed the size of the white stamped piece. Keisha, this can be anything you want it to be. Okay, so actually in my card, which I'm not going to show you till Monday, in my card that I made for this, I actually didn't even have a rectangle. So I could have cut around the circle, kind of circle, of my smiley face and put that down. So you can go ahead and do whatever you want there, all right? Especially if you have like an image that you want to die cut or punch out, that's great too. So go ahead and make that anything you want it to be. And same thing with this strip. If your sentiment isn't long and skinny like this, if it's like 2 levels, you can like do a circle punch or a frame punch, whatever you want to do. All right. Okay, so let's go on to clue number 7, which is the last clue, which says to take a picture of your card and post it in the comments. on the Facebook event. All right. So I will just give this a few more minutes or so, just in case people have questions. And I don't want to, I went pretty fast, but I already knew how to make it. So I will post this picture here. Here, I'll point again. I will post this picture. So look for this. It'll say Clue 7. It'll look exactly like this. Look for that in the Facebook event. And here, I can flip back to me. Oh, Melissa says, this is a fun fancy fold. She had no idea where I was going. That's funny. Okay, hold on. I'm going to stop sharing the clues for a second and come back so you can see me. And I'm actually going to flip this. There we go. So my card is still here. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask. But yeah, isn't it super, super fun? So yeah, I'll post that clue there. And oh, good, Rose. She says, very cute. She'll be submitting a photo soon. Thanks for sharing. You are very welcome. Thank you guys so much for participating. I love to stamp along with you guys. So I hope you had fun. Like I said, I'm just going to give this a minute or two longer in case anybody has a question. Replay will be available immediately after the video ends. You can come back and watch it again if you want. But that Clue 7 will be there in the Facebook event. So again, if you're over on YouTube, you just want to make sure you hop over onto Facebook to comment it there. On Monday at 4 p.m. Central Time is when I will go live to do the prize drawings. Now, Keisha knows this because she's in Canada. She was actually one of our winners last month. If you are international, which for me is outside of the US, I cannot send you physical product. That is Stampin' Up's policy. So you can still win a prize, which is a PDF tutorial bundle, or like I have a Christmas Stamp-A-Stack that's coming up. And if you want to win that PDF or something, maybe I'll think about it. Otherwise, you can buy that PDF if you don't win it. Things like that, totally up for you to win too. So yeah, unfortunately I just can't send physical product. If you're in the US and you win a prize and I don't have your address, you'll just have to, oh, thank you, Keisha. She says her PDF was amazing. I really appreciate that. That's so good to hear. But if you are in the US and you do win physical product and I don't have your address, I'll just mention that in the live video that I need your address, and then you can just private message that to me or email it to me and I will get you a prize. Okay, well, I think this is all for me today. Mystery stamping for December is going to be on Thursday, December 9th at 7 p.m. Central Time. We'll move back to our normal time. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. And I hope you had so much fun. And look for that post coming in the next 5 minutes or so. All right. Okay. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye for now.